crafters, welcome into Guys Craft 2. My name is John, and it is time for my midweek check-in. So excuse me, trying to get better, more consistent about doing these. We'll see how that works. So what have I been up to this week? Work has been absolutely off the hook. It's been kind of crazy. I've had a lot of things to deal with and address, and just really glad that we are one day from the weekend, because I am so ready to have some time to work on John stuff and work on some projects and that I want. What have I been working on this week? I am still working on this wreath. I still like the look of this, but now that I'm putting it together, this thing is huge. And I guess I just didn't pay attention to how big it was going to be. It does finish out 62 by 62 inches. So, yeah, I should have probably taken a look at that. But anyways, I've got about a third of it on the design wall as I'm getting it put together in that. Of course, I'm doing it by rows, and then I have, like I said, it's just big. It'll be interesting for you guys to see it once it gets done. But I do like the pattern. I mean, it's really cool. It's just, it's not the wall hanging I had anticipated. What else is going on? Three dudes. We had Ray Steves from Three Dudes Quilting. Hopefully you've seen some of our shorts and snippets from the time that we spent together. It was amazing getting to share his background, his experience, his move into the industry, and all the contributions that he's made. So hopefully you were able to catch that. If not, go back and catch the recording. But he had a lot to bring and share with us. I appreciate that. Not having a guest this week. This is back to me. I really miss an opportunity for us to chat and for us to get to be together. And so while I like to have guests, I like to have new folks on, and I enjoy that opportunity, it just gets it just takes away from what I like to do too. So I'm trying to find that right balance. I've got a few other guests that I had already committed to earlier in the year. So you'll see those coming up later in November in that, but I'm trying not to schedule any more new guests, at least until January of next year. What else is going on? Still working on retreats. I've got the new retreats posted. We've got a couple openings still for the New Year's Eve retreat. I've got the men's retreat posted, the July, Christmas in July retreat posted, and the Fall Frenzy posted. So now just trying to get stuff better organized and started to collect so we can be successful and ready come New Year's Eve, because there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes. And I want to make sure, of course, guys, I'm just one of those that's over the top anyways. So just want to make sure it goes right? And I want everyone that is coming to have an amazing time. If, by the way, you are local or able to travel for New Year's Eve, the retreat is December 31st through January 4th. If you just don't have the money, if you're interested, if you've just been sitting on the fence, we are giving one seat away. My partner and I have decided we had a couple of seats left. We want to try to max out the retreat, and we decided there are just folks out there that can't always afford, or there's folks out there sitting on the fence going, can this guy really pull this off and figure it out? If so, send me an email, scrolling at the bottom of the screen, John@GuysCraft2, and we will get you registered for a free retreat New Year's Eve this year. It's not transferable. There's no cash value. There's no blah, 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 all that legal stuff, right? We're just giving one opportunity away for the New Year's Eve retreat. If you have not already done so, please send me an email that you would like to be put in the drawing, and we will conduct that drawing on November 11th at the end of our live. Excited. It's a big opportunity for us. It's a cost to us because, guys, we're not sponsored. So it's not like other folks are funneling money in saying, hey, why don't you do a retreat? We'll gift you all these things. We pay for the retreat center. We pay for the food. We're paying for all the projects that are coming in, paying for the gift bags that we're building. So all of that comes out of our pocket, hence why I'm still working and not retired. But it's what I enjoy, and it's what my partner and I want to be able to give back to the quilting community. That said, that means our holiday quilting bee is coming up November 11th. It will be from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Veterans Day. We are stitching unfurled, and I actually just got all of the fabrics. I call it starched, but it's really not starched, sized, whatever we call it. I use the Crafter's Dream or whatever for mine. I just like dealing with stiffer fabric. It doesn't fray. It seems to help me match my seams, and that's so much better. So that is what I'm doing. Anyways, unfurled is what we are doing. If you want to participate and be part of the quilting bee, jump over to Villa Rosa Designs, grab this design. We will also be giving them away during our lives on Sunday afternoons for the next couple of weeks. So you do have an opportunity to win the design, but it's $2 guys, and you can either download it instantly and do a digital download, or you can order it online. It's still $2, and they will drop it in an envelope to you, and you'll get the hard copy. My problem is I want the silly card. So I do have a few digital ones that I could not wait for, yet then I went back and bought the card because I just like having my cards. What else is going on? I'm working on some quilt show projects. Our Quilt Guild, our Quilt Club, has their biannual show. It is in 26 in February, and open registrations are coming up soon. I plan to be part of that this year. I'm not sure what parts I plan to be, but I do plan to participate, so I'm kind of excited. Also know that I'm a very novice going up against very, very experienced quilters, and some of them get to be called novices because it's the first time they've entered a show. So kind of interesting the way we do it, but at the end of the day, I trust Sean, right? The guy who sews, and Sean goes, you know what? Stick one in, put something in there, get the feedback. Don't let it break your heart. Don't let it be overly, but at the same time, get others to kind of give you some ideas of what you need to be working on and looking at. The biggest thing for me is I am absolutely not doing hand binding. Don't know how to do it and don't want to learn how to do it. And so that is going to be, I'm sure, come at a cost for me, and we'll see. But anyways, I do plan to enter a couple of things in the quilt show. In fact, I just again, starched, sized up some fabric for the project I plan to do. We have to let them know in November, but I think we have till like the first week of February or something to get it turned in. And Mama Jan has agreed to help me put the sleeve on the back because it has to have a sleeve and it has to have the description card and all that. So both those things are new to me. I haven't done it. She's got a few years experience. She's been quilting for a couple of years at least, and she's willing to help me do that. What else is going on? I'm trying to finish Christmas gifts. If you remember, I started the hot pads and all that stuff months ago. They're all cut. They're all sitting there. Jake over here did not like stitching all those layers. So he kind of gave me fits. And instead, Herbert, my workhorse, right, the DX4000 QVP from Juki, it's got the floating foot and all that. Stitch is beautiful. I just need to get there. You can see I'm still in the old studio. We've sewed this sewing desk. It's going away this weekend. I have no idea how I'm going to broadcast on Sunday. Supposedly, my lights in the new studio are going up Saturday. If that's the case, I hope to be in the new studio, but yet I haven't set up the new computer stuff. I haven't set up the new cameras, blah, 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 blah. So you might see a progression over the next, between now and the end of the year is what I'm going to say, as we get that designed and get that laid out. So guys, that's everything. Don't forget, AccuQuilt, I think today is their last day, or they're coming up on their last pre-Black Friday sale. And yes, John may have had to go back and buy a couple of dies. So you don't even want to know how many dies I have, but it does start in triple digits. And we just won't say what the first number is. But I literally have bookshelves full of the dies. I like the dies. They work for me. They make sense for me. If you're interested, please hit my affiliate link if you decide to go over and purchase something. It costs you nothing, but it does help me pay for the channel, for the giveaways, for the Holiday Quilting Bee, and other things that we try to give back to the community. So with that said, that is my midweek check-in. I so appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. Thanks for subscribing. Hit that thumbs up if you like what we're doing. Please leave comments below. We try to respond to each and every one. Sometimes it's a couple of days, but we try to always respond back to all the comments and that. Tell your friends, neighbors, preachers, anyone that'll listen about the channel. Please help us continue to grow. We are getting close to 2,200 subscribers, which is just phenomenal to us. And we just can't believe how we continue to grow. And it's so important, and we so appreciate it. So, guys, with all of that said, thanks for dropping in. Thanks for listening to me rattle on for just a little bit this morning. And as always, until next time, happy crafting.